Okay, today you need one heavy dumbbell, not even a set. If you don't have dumbbells, a milk jug filled with water, a dog food bag, a kettlebell, anything would work, and a towel if you're on hardwood, or a Tupperware lid or a plastic plate works great if you are on carpet. If you have neither of that, we can just step when we glide. We've got a pretty full class today. It may run a little longer than the 40-ish minute mark. So hop off if you need to hop off, press pause if you're watching the recording, and come back to it when you can. Let's go ahead, start warming up with some jumping jacks. Bring those hands to touch overhead. If you want, you can also bring those hands to touch back behind. Jumping if you can, or stepping out if you can't. Doing what works for you. Belly button pulled into the back of the spine. I need my timer. Shaking out the weekend. Kind of getting our mind focused here. Belly button pulled in. We're tall, we're present. Scanning from the toes to the tippy top of the head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna step, squat, come up, hamstring curl, bring that heel to the butt, other side. Step, squat, come up, hamstring curl, other side. Moving at your own pace. You can add a skip if you want. You can add a shoulder squeeze at the top. Wake up that chest. Good. Make sure we're looking up. We're not rounding those shoulders and looking down. We're tall and proud in everything we do today. Sitting those hips back on the squats. Making sure those knees are tracking straight down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs out wider than shoulder width. You're just gonna lean into the left leg, back to center. Lean into the right leg, center. Good. Option 1, you stand up in between both. Option 2, you stay low as you go side to side. I want you to get those legs wide enough. You feel that stretch in the inside thigh. Knees and toes track the same direction. Just warming up those hips. Warming up those legs. For 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge. Arms come up. Elbows out wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're going to twist over that front leg. Back to center. Step it back in. Forward lunge. Twist over that front leg. Back to center. Step it back in. Moving at your own pace. If you have any knee issues, maybe you're not taking it to a full lunge. Maybe we're going halfway. Really think about pulling that right elbow back when I twist to the right, pulling that left elbow back when I twist to the left. For 10. Using that core to control that foot up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, butt kickers. Running it out if you can, bringing that heel all the way up to the glutes. Can't quite get it on one leg, or over exaggerating those arms either out or up if we are stepping. Knees are straight down to the ground. Feeling a stretch in the quads as you pull that heel up to the glutes for 5, 4. High knees in 3, 2, 1. Again, running it out if you've got it, using that core to pull the knee to the chest. Quick feet, or over exaggerating those arms if you're joining me in stepping. Either up or out. Shoulders stay right over those hips. Using the quads and the core to pull the knees up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those jumping jacks. Just like we started. Using this moment right here to kind of see, how are we feeling? Do we feel more warm? Do we feel more ready to go? 10 seconds, maybe pick up the pace. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll show you what we're doing, and then we're gonna go continuous motion, cramming a lot in. Go ahead, grab onto one heavy weight. We have 1 minute. lawnmower lunge, left leg steps out, weights in the right hand. You're gonna bring it down, flat back, knees and toes, track the same direction. Come in, option 1, to a high row. Option 2, you come up, high knee, press the weight up and back down. We're 1 minute there, 1 minute the other side. And then we're gonna grab that towel. 30 seconds, we're gonna hold a squat, drawing a circle. I'm gonna have to come more forward with that right leg. Stand it up, switch sides, drawing a circle with that left leg. Then we'll take a break. Constant movement, starting lawnmower lunge. Right arm with the weight, left arm moves. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Option 1, high row. Option 2, high row, rotate, press. Good. Option 3, hold that left knee up through the press. Pushing the hips back, keeping those shoulders squeezed together. We got a lot of sneaky core work today. We're using our core to bring everything in and press that weight up. Halfway. Let's try and step a little wider. Get a little lower in those legs. Taking some deep breaths. Ten seconds, we switch sides. Belly button still pulled into the back of the spine. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Other side, lunge. Step it in. Option 1 is just that row. Option 2, we row, press up. Option 3, we row, press up. Keep a high knee. Work on those stabilizers. Good. Each side may be a little different. One side might feel a little tighter. One side might feel a little weaker. That's okay. It's just important to know where those differences are so we can work on them. Over halfway. That weight should be heavy enough where you've really got to focus on pulling it in now. Pushing those hips back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to that towel. You're going to take it to a low squat. Just draw a circle with that towel. Here we go, 30 seconds. Chest stays up. Squeeze those shoulders in. The bigger you draw the circle, the more that left leg is going to have to work to stabilize you. If you don't have a towel, you can just step all the way around. Stay a little lower. We got 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, quick switch. No hesitation. Wiggle those toes around on that right foot. Make sure we're not death gripping into the toes. Belly button pulled in to keep that back flat. 10 seconds. Let's sit a little lower. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Break. Grab a sip of water. Here we go. Our first set of Tabata is going to start with plank jacks. Option 1, you're popping both feet out, both feet in. Option 2, we're stepping in and out. Second set is going to be burpees with the plank jack. So you'll all be stepping, you're hopping. Look up to the top, step back, plank jack, hop it back in. We're going to alternate between those two. Starting with plank jacks. 20 on, 10 off. Let me get my timer going. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Plank jacks. Option to step or hop. Squeezing those glutes together, keeping those hips down. It's just 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Burpees with a plank jack. Hopping or stepping. 3, 2, go for it. Look up at the top. Look up at the top. So often we stay looking down. We train our bodies to be right here. We want to be right here. Three, 2, 1. Not so bad. 2 down. Plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Long lean line. Shoulders right over those wrists, stepping or hopping. Wherever we are, we're thinking about pulling that belly button in, squeezing those glutes together. 3, 2, 1. Burpees with a plank jack. You can go all the way to the ground. Add that push up to the plank jack now if you want. 3, 2, 1. So if you go all the way to the ground, you're pushing back up. Plank jack, come up. The jump at the top is optional. 10 seconds. Come on, pick up the pace. In 5, 4, to the end. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Here we go. Plank jacks. You should not be able to recover in between. 3, 2, 1. That 10-second break is just enough time to tell yourself, I'm okay. I got this. I'm strong. Core is in tight. Don't slow it down. 3, 2, 1. Burpees with a plank jack. 3, 2, hit it. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more round at each exercise. Breathe it out. Plank jacks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is that moment. You got to kind of ask yourself, how tough am I? Can I push to the uncomfortable? Can I get to that spot where I'm getting stronger? 3, 2, 1. One more round, burpees with the plank jack. Last 20 push of this set. 3, 2, 1. Pushing to a level you'll be proud of later. Might not feel good right now, but you'll be proud of it later. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab a sip of water, catch your breath. We've got shorter times in between our 3 Tabata rounds today, and then a little more strength at the end. So it's set up a little differently than we have been doing. And that's okay. All right. We're going to take it this time. Weight is going to be in the right hand. Left leg is going to stay steady. You're coming to a reverse lunge. Coming up, option high knee. Kick it back. Deadlift. High knee. Reverse lunge. Or reverse lunge. Step it in. Single leg deadlift. Step it down. Weight is just there to challenge the legs. We're not doing anything with the arm. We got 1 minute. 1 minute each side, and you're going to grab that towel. Same thing this time. We're just going to go out and back, out and back, out and back. 30 seconds each leg. Here we go. 1 minute, weights in the right arm. Left leg stays quiet. Reverse lunge, deadlift. degrees in that front knee if you've got it. Option high knee, deadlift. Pulling that chest forward. Good. Thinking flat back the whole time. Squeezing the right glutes to get that heel a little higher on that deadlift. Knees and toes track the same direction. Just over halfway. That left hamstring, those left hamstrings should be burning. That left ankle might be burning a little bit as well. Making sure the left knee stays tracking over those center toes or the outside toes. We're not letting it creep in. Switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into it. Left arm has the weight, right arm stays quiet. Deep breath. Our breath controls our body. Our breath helps control our thoughts. Belly button in tight. Moving with intention. As we come to that reverse lunge, make sure our legs and feet are lined up with our hips. We're not on a tightrope. We're nice and stable. "20 seconds. Squeeze that left glute to get the heel a little higher on those deadlifts. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab that towel. Put it in the right leg. Just going front and back. Here we go. Hold that squat front and back. Almost like you're coming into a reverse lunge when you go back. Left leg stays bent, trying to get it at 90 degrees if you can. It's 30 seconds here. If we don't have a towel, just step forward, step back. Core is in tight. If we feel our lower back, that's our reminder, tighten up that core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Immediately switch, quick switch, no break. Try and push it a little farther back, get a little lower in that right leg. It's all right if the legs burn. It's all right if the glutes burn. That's just the muscles working. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Weights in the left hand. Right leg stays steady. Reverse lunge, deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Reverse lunge. Come up, option high knee. Option foot to the ground. Deadlift. One minute. Pulling that collarbone forward, staying in control of the weight the whole time. Good. Keeping the chest up. Ten seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Trying to really reach that back leg back on that lunge. Squeeze the glutes to lift the heel up. halfway. Making sure our stance is solid on those lunges. We don't need to be on that tightrope. Squeezing through the heels as we step up, making sure we're not death gripping into those toes. That core is going to help bring that knee up as we stabilize through for 3, 2, 1. Go, drop that weight. Start that towel in the left foot. Right leg stays quiet. Here we go. Squat, press out and in. Let's go. Glide out and in, I should say, not really press. Press it as far forward as you can, and then think about digging the toes into the ground to fire up those hamstrings on that left leg. Sit the right leg back. Little lower. We have 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, right into it. Knees and toes track the same direction. Wiggling the toes on that left foot. Really think about pressing the toes into the ground on that right foot. Flexing the quads in the back, using the quads to drive through, the hamstrings to kick back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Grab us some water as I explain the Tabata. We've got squat jump. So you guys are jumping. I'm just going to come to my toes. Squat jump. If you can't jump, try coming to your toes. And then we've got burpees all the way down or halfway. Come up. Double squat jump at the top. So squat jump and then double squat jump burpees. 20 on, 10 off. Starting with those squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. You're coming onto the toes. It's because we've got an injury, not because we're tired. If we're jumping, we're using that core to land as softly as possible. Either way, we're squeezing the hips as we come up. 3, 2, 1. Burpees with a double squat jump or double squat at the top. 3, 2, 1. All the way down or halfway down, it's up to you. If your feet flail out a little bit, it's okay. Just make sure those knees track over them. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Squat jump. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes together as you come up. If we're coming up on the tippy toes, think about squeezing the quads at the top as well. Halfway. Can you pick up the pace? I know those legs are feeling the sets we just did. Can we push through that? 3, 2, 1. Burpees with a double squat or double squat jump. I can and I will. 3, 2, and 1. Trying to fly to the sky. Reach a little higher with each jump. 3, 2, 1. We're halfway. Our goal is to make that second half a little tougher. Squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Don't worry about where we've been. Don't worry about where we're going. Just focus on this 20 seconds right here. Crushing these squats. Crushing these jumps. Keep the shoulders squeezed together. Make sure we're not rounding through the upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Burpees, double jump, or double squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Trying to get to breathless. Trying to make it suck a little bit. because that's how we know we're getting stronger. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We got one more each. One more of each. Squat jumps or squats. 3, 2, 1. Hitting it just as hard, if not harder, than that first set. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees, double squats, last burpees like this. 3, 2, 1. Pick up the pace. Know that you can do it. Three, 2, and 1. Grab a sip of water, catch your breath. All right, we're gonna start on the right leg. We're gonna stay on the right leg. So, right leg is gonna stay quiet. Left leg is gonna move. We've got a minute of lawnmower lunges with the rope. Then, we have a minute. Switch the weight to the left hand reverse lunge. Come up, deadlift. Then we'll shake it out. Left leg stays quiet still. Excuse me, right leg stays quiet still. Left leg moves. We're just gonna go out to the side. Then we'll do it on the left leg. So right leg is gonna stay quiet to start. It's not gonna move. Left leg is gonna move. 1 minute lawnmower lunges. Then 1 minute reverse lunge with a deadlift. Then 1 minute right here. This is the longest strength set. Then we got one Tabata set. Wall sit, some abs, we're done. Here we go. Reverse lunge, or lawnmower lunge, excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Right leg stays quiet. The weight's in the right hand. Option 1, come up. High row. Option 2, high row press. Option 3, keep that knee up as you go through the press. If we're keeping that knee up, we're using our core to pull it up. We're using our core to keep those hips even. Good. Pressing up overhead, pushing the hips back. Over halfway. If you're like me, your balance really sucks on one side, pick a spot on the ground, an unmoving object to focus on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch the weight to the left hand. Left leg goes back, reverse lunge. Option high knee. Single leg deadlift. Reverse lunge. High knee, single leg deadlift. Right leg stays quiet. High knee is optional. Squeeze that left glute to lift a little higher. Toes to the ground. Halfway. Belly button still pulled in tight. "15 seconds. Make sure that right knee is still tracking over the center toes. Still pulling that collarbone forward like you're peeking over the Grand Canyon. 3, 2, and 1. Grab that towel, 1 minute. Right leg stays quiet, left leg in and out. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 20 seconds, in and out. 20 seconds, front and back, and end with 20 seconds of circles. Watch that right knee. Think about pressing it out over those pinky toes. 3, 2, 1, front and back, front and back. If you start to feel your lower back, stand it up for a quick second, sit it back down, tighten up that core. Wiggle the toes around. The right glutes should be screaming. That's okay. 3, taking it to circles. 2, 1, draw a circle. Last 20 seconds. Let the glute burn. Be okay with that discomfort. Be okay with that struggle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! If your right leg did not fire up through all that, I don't really know what to tell you. Grab a heavier weight for me. This time, left leg stays quiet. Right leg steps out. Lawnmower lunge. 1 minute long, you got 5. Weights in the left hand, 3, 2, and 1. So right leg steps out, option 1, you just come to a high row. Option 2, high row, press. Option 3, you use that core, keep that knee up, high row, press, then come back down. Good. Picking a weight that is challenging us, that is a struggle to get through. Our longest strength set yet. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Shoulders stay even as we press up, using that core to stay balanced. 15 seconds to go. Can you lunge a little farther? 3, 2, 1. All right, switch that weight into the right hand. Right leg lunges back, high knee, whoops, optional high knee, deadlift, optional high knee, or step that leg in 1 minute, we're going. Both sides are not going to be even. That's all right. Know that, work through that. No need to rush through. I'd rather you get 5 solid, controlled reps than 10 quick, short reps where your form's all over the place and your shoulders are rounded. Halfway. Let's lunge a little deeper if we got it. Get into those glutes. Ten seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that towel. Left leg stays quiet. Right leg slides in and out. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right leg slides out. That means I need the towel on the right leg. If you don't have a towel, you can just step it in and out. Let that left glute start to burn. Know that we survived the right leg, so we can survive the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Forward and back. Forward and back. Sit the hips down. Wiggle those toes around. Make sure we're not death gripping. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds of the towel. Draw that circle. We don't use the towels like this again, I promise. 10. Sit a little lower. Build up some leg endurance here. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Catch your breath. We've got skaters. So I'm just going to step side to side. Everyone that's doing these knows what a full skater looks like. You're really throwing yourself side to side. And then we've got a burpee all the way down, come up. You're going to hop, but with both legs to the side. Burpee, come all the way down, hop, but with both legs to the other side. So in between each burpee, you're just doing a side hop with both legs. If you can't hop, You're gonna do high knees like so. High knees like so. Skaters, 20 on, 10 off, then burpees with a side hop. It's our last Tabata round. Here we go. Skaters, 3, 2, 1. If you're stepping, we're still staying low. If that left butt cheek is still kind of burning, breathe into it. Relax it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees with a side hop. Then you'll do a burpee. Or high knee step. 3, 2, 1. All the way down, it's up to you. When you come up, hop, or step to the other side, back and forth. Come on, move a little faster. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Skaters, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Throwing yourself side to side. Hopefully farther than I can. 10 seconds. Pick it up. Belly button in tight. 3, 2, 1. Breathe it out. Burpees with a side hop. 3, 2, 1. Make sure those shoulders are back. We're not rounding through them. We're looking up at the top. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Halfway. Halfway. Here we go. 3. Skaters in 2, 1. Keeping that chest up. If we can keep a flat back and bring our hands to the ground, feel free to do so. That's going to get a little more into the legs. 3, 2, 1. You should not be fully recovered here. It's just enough to check in. Say, I got this. Burpees, side hop. 3, 2, 1. Look up at the top. 10 seconds. Come on, pick up the pace. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Each exercise. Here we go. Skaters in 3, 2, 1. Belly button pulled in. This is where some people start to feel their lower back. That's because you're not using your core. You're not squeezing your glutes. You're letting that lower back take work it doesn't need to take. 5 seconds. We're done with skaters in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last set of burpees of the morning. 3, 2, 1. Last set, best set. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a sip of water. Catch your breath. All right, we are going to take our wall sets. We're going to take a pretty long break in between them though. We're going to do a little bit of core work. If you need to go, stretch it out, catch your breath, and then pause it and come back to us with the wall sits, okay? Do it another time today. So head towards the wall if you've got one. We have 50 seconds of wall sits. Then you're going to bring it down to the ground, and we have 30 seconds of bicycle crunches. We're doing that 3 times, and we are done. Here we go. Back is pressed against the wall. Legs are at 90 degrees. 50, 5, 0, and 3, 2, 1. Wiggle those toes around. Make sure the heels are lined up with your knees. Or excuse me, the ankles are lined up with your knees. Hips, knees, toes, all in one straight line. And just sit here. And release any drama you feel around doing a wall sit for 50 seconds. Building that muscular endurance. This is a great exercise for skiers, mountain bikers. Anybody that's got to hold some strong power in the legs for extended periods of time. Press that back against the wall. Press those shoulders against the wall. 10 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Push it up. 10 seconds to transition to the mat. Bicycle crunches for 30. In 3, 2, 1. Right elbow, left knee, left elbow, right knee. Work more on bringing the elbow to the knee than the knee to the elbow. Belly button pulled down. Core is tight. 10. Really kick that heel out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds to transition back to the wall. Wall sit in 5. 50 seconds. Quick transition. 3, 2, 1. Knees make a nice 90-degree angle. Quads are parallel to the ground. Thinking about pressing those shoulders and that lower back into the wall. We're going to get a little extra recovery between the next set of bicycle crunches and the wall sit. 5 extra seconds. We're over halfway. 20 seconds to go. If you start to pop it up, can you bring it back down? Make sure those knees aren't tracking in or out. They're right over the center toes. 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds to transition to those bicycle crunches. In 5, knee to elbow. 3, 2, 1. Pulling that belly button in to lift the chest and shoulders up. Pressing your lower back down into the mat. Halfway. Can you lift up a little farther for 10? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. One more wall sit, 50 seconds long. 5, 0. Make sure you're doing your homework. These wall sits are going to start to get real hard. Here we go. 5. Wall sit. 3, 2, 1. If you can't get 6 days a week in a wall sits, try for 5. We're going to build up. And whereas 2 minutes may have felt daunting when we started this, we started with 30 seconds. We've built up to 50 seconds. If we do the work, it'll happen. Keep those quads parallel to the ground. 20 seconds to go. Watch those knees, make sure they're tracking over the center or outside toes. You're using that core to press the lower back into the wall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to get to your bicycle crunches. Last time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Really think about kicking that heel out, pulling the belly button down to bring the elbow to the knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Rock side to side, front to back. Cross that left ankle over the right knee, figure 4 stretch. Maybe rocking side to side. And bring that right foot down, cross that right knee over the left, bring those arms out to a T, scooch the hips to the right, let the knees fall to the left, or to the right, excuse me, let the knees fall to the right, or whatever your favorite spinal twist is. Remember, we barely do enough of a stretch here. Make sure you stretch, do a yoga, something throughout the week. And unwind, good. Bring it back to center, line those hips up with your shoulders. Cross that right ankle over the left knee, figure 4 stretch. You can rock side to side if you want. If you have to go, I understand. I did a little bit longer of a workout today because I knew a lot of us had the time because we're off from work. If you're not off from work, I have to go coach basketball after this. I'm not off from work. But if you're not off and you need to pause it, stretch later. Good. Release the left foot to the ground. Cross the right knee over the left knee. Hands out to a T. Scoot your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Or your favorite spinal twist. Taking some deep breaths in. Releasing through that lower back. Pressing those arms into the ground, maybe get a little chest opener. Stretch those burpees out of it. And unwind. Hug both those knees in. Rock side to side a little bit. Slowly rock yourself up to seated. Legs out in front. Take a deep breath in, reach up nice and tall and fall forward over those legs. You may need to bend your knees. You can grab on your calves, your ankles, your foot. Take a moment to thank the body for the work that you did today. Thank the mind for allowing the body to work. And roll it on up. You are all done. Awesome job. I will get this video sent out to you by 5 o'clock today, I promise. Feel free to email me with any questions, comments, or concerns, and take care. Have a good one.